Dial 1 Hour logo at IHSAAsports.org for more info and to nominate someone today.
Pretty nice little quarter there. You know what? Good run by Noblesville. I like how they got themselves back in it when they went to change, did a little different look to
perimeter a little bit and knocking an errant pass away. Zionsville will start it up again with 7 minutes to go in the half.
Well, now they're kind of giving it a 1-2-2 look. Brown gives a different dimension out front.
Deep three. That's a clanger off the heel of the iron. Fight for the rebound.
Purdue, IU, etc.
Mason Detmer with back-to-back air balls for Zionsville. And Noblesville with the basketball. They'll inbound it.
And Zionsville, a little zone on the inbound. A little 2-3. Kind of a change, and see what the change does for you. Sometimes that kind of change creates a turnover.
Luders grabs the errant pass. They'll come the other way. Roberts, nice drive. Little finger roll up and in by David Smith. He gets his first two.
Yeah, but Chad Roberts on a great delivery. Able to get inside the defense again and deliver.
Cut along the baseline. Good strong move up and in by Jake Urey with his fourth.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jake Urey, he earned that hoop. That was a big-time hoop. He is their leading scorer, averages 13 a game. You can see why.
3 seconds. Double team collapsed around him. Had to kick it back outside. Didn't have enough time to get out of there.
But didn't really anticipate the double coming like that and didn't get himself out in time.
Under 6.5 to play in the half. Still a 2-point advantage for Zionsville. Noblesville with the basketball. Heron dribbles. Kicks. Brown's three. No. Follow your shot, young man. Ball comes down to Heron. They'll spin it around the perimeter. Lively drives and kicks to Heron. Heron comes to the baseline. Right back to Lively. 3 seconds. This way.
Well, they must have, in their pregame, they must have gone through, let's pay attention to the 3-second violation because they have.
Smith posted up baseline. The kick inside to Welker. Welker has to get rid of it. Nothing doing. Roberts lobs to Smith. Strong move. The miss. Gets his own rebound. Throws it up off balance. Comes down into the hands of Welker, and he'll start it over. They'll try Smith again. Step through. Throws it up short. Rebound. Brown loses the handle. Comes down into the hands of Roberts.
Really hard. Took it to the glass strongly. Did not finish it. But Zionsville doing a nice job keeping it alive.
You wonder sometimes if the rhythm gets a little out of kilter on both ends of the floor when you have both teams going to their bench frequently.
I think both teams have really been balanced and have done have done it throughout the year, and haven't gotten to this point without having a deep and balanced team. I mean, you look at, again, Noblesville has a bunch of guys in that 7, 8, 9 category.
How do you lose Welker on the paint? They did that. Yeah. He made him pay. Good look.
Great cut and a tremendous finish. A great delivery too.
Heron floats it through a double team, throws it up short, and there's Smith to clean it up.
That's a hard one to hit. It's a hard one to try to convert. I mean, you're midair, you're kind of out of control. That's a hard way to try to score.
Lead 4 for Zionsville now. 4.5 to play in the half. They have the basketball. Chris Roberts. Chad Roberts. Eisenbarger came in, but he didn't play a lot. He's obviously under the weather.
I don't think he's nearly at 100%. Maybe not very strong at all because of the flu.
Lawson baseline to Miller. Pretty patient offensive set. Lawson finds some room along the baseline. Smith tries to keep it alive. It comes down to the hands of Leland Brown.
Chris Roberts inside. Just a great touch pass inside.
Brown gets it right back, looking for somebody to flash through it. A little ticky-tack foul.
Their perimeter guys do a nice job of delivering the ball to their big guys.
Zionsville unbeaten versus sectional foes with a record of 13-1. Noblesville at 9-4. They're 2-1 against sectional foes with wins over Carmel and Westfield.
A big key, but again, you've got a nice, big, strong, physical Zionsville team that's going to try to work post as much as they can. And for the most part, Noblesville's done a decent job of keeping it out of there.
We're in that 3-minute range now. Zionsville with the basketball and the 4-point lead. How about that deep three? Gets it done around the bucket, steps away from the bucket, and has 13 points on the night now.
6 foot, he's 6'5", weighs about 205. Can score inside, obviously can score outside. Dave McCullough needing that timeout. The margin goes to 7. He just, I'm sure, wanted to steady his kids and reinforce the fact that, look, we got 3 minutes left. We need to really do a better job of getting something going offensively, taking a little more time, getting better looks, and then come down and then tighten up defensively.
13.5, by the way, for Mr. Welker. That'll always help your ball club.
That one was a much more balanced and patient approach.
2.5 with the Millers trailing by 7. He didn't need to save that ball back into the front court, but he did anyway.
Well, you know what? Your natural reaction is to go ahead and try to save
right.
it. Zone again on the out of bounds by Zionsville. Gives them a different look.
Wide open three, top of the circle. They needed that. Good shot.
Exactly. I mean, you see, now that negates the big Welker three. Now you got yourself back to a two-possession game. And, again, I'm sure Dave talked to him. Look, we need to tighten up. We need to do a better job of getting the ball out of the post and getting 5 black shirts on the glass.
Lively with the trifecta. His first points of the night for Noblesville. Roberts into the paint. Picked off by Zach Gentry. Noblesville, Dinas across the timeline. Good ball rotation in the corner. Wide open three, nothing but net. Lively with back-to-back trays. 6 points now and a 1-point advantage for Zionsville. 19-18.
That timeout did him some good.
Sure did.
2 threes out of it. A turnover. You get a 3 plus a turnover and another 3. I think I'd take that timeout any time.
Welker runs baseline. Lawson starts, gets shut off in a double team. Zone collapses on him. He'll force it to the corner. Skip it across the top. Roberts with a 3, yes.
That's a huge hoop. May have gotten a little bump on the shot, but what a big hoop by Chris Roberts. Again, skip pass off the baseline. Right there, catch, shoot, knock down 3. Gives him some breathing room again.
22-18, that breathing room. A 4-point advantage now. Drive, Heron, too hard off the glass. Rebound in transition. Eisenbarger runs it well, lost the handle momentarily out of bounds. They say Noblesville the last one to touch it.
Yeah,
but apparently Noblesville
and
touched it
Dave
last.
McCullough is saying, look, no, our guy didn't touch it. He didn't have control of it. He, being Jack Eisenbarger, didn't have control and just turned it over.
Right. 22-18 your score. Zionsville with a minute to play in the half. They have the advantage.
Again, you have Welker, the luxury of being on the post and stepping out for 3.
Demetrius steps out for 3 and misfires. So now big possession for Noblesville. They trail it by 4. 40 seconds left in the first half. 22-18. Pretty active offensively. Gentry. Leland Brown throws it up, no. Tapped up, no. Let's see if Zionsville can take advantage here.
It's a good look, though. I mean, Leland Brown took that one to the hoop, under control. That's what you like to see. They just didn't finish the play.
Eisenbarger sees the defense back inside the arc, so he's going to dribble it out
to
the top of the key.
Watch the post players. Watch Welker, and you also watch Smith. They'll try to screen. They'll try to slip a screen.
Eisenbarger from 16, no. Rebound comes down to Noblesville. We have played one half of basketball, a good basketball game brewing here between two big rivals.